pretty sure. Excuse me, here at the Circuit Jules Jr. I'm tasting around again this week. I'm on my own. I don't know why this time, but we'll make do. Unfortunately, we have a low turn, only 11 drivers, but we'll make do what we have. And yeah, Canada. Obviously, this one of the first seasons not been on the calendar in a while because obviously of their own. Well, I don't need to explain what's happening. Well, you have some iconic corners, or you obviously have the World Championship chicane being the main one, but, you know, the chicane, people think the chicane is your best opportunity for overtaking. Although it's a good one, it's not the best, because the chicane isn't easy to go side by side from. If you want to have a move done, you want to do it before the chicane. We also have turn 1, turn 3 if you're brave enough. Turn 8 I think it is, turn 8 I think, or turn 9. And also the hairpin. Like I said, only 11 today. I don't know what the weather's going to be like, because unfortunately I can't connect. Check Discord. Oh, sugar. I started looking something. Yeah, but obviously that means I can't get championship standings up, so you're going to have to make do without until we get either Nathan or Jamie back, hopefully next week in Austria. But also, new driver, I think. Now, I'm not 100% sure that Liam yet is a new driver. Liam, if you're watching the stream, please let me know if you change your game of night. Personally, I don't know. See George in the Renault first not on track. Okay, I don't know the standings, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's near the topper end of the standings. He's been good all season, in fairness to George. Excuse me, seems like he's improving this game. Hopefully he doesn't go back to his laggy way. A's. Because last week's internet was actually holding up, so. And yeah, this week we do not have Milan, we do not have the rapid flying Dutchman, literally, of Milan, so. My predictions for quality, I'll give my prediction for quality, I'll give my prediction for the race. I think we're going to see Carbs on pole, George in second, and Scani in third. And let's see, George, I mean, yeah, he will be the first one. So the only champion of Srl Round we do have is Jay Marks, and unfortunately he stepped down due to, I'm not 100% sure why, but let's see, we'll go across there as George comes through the chicane that starts flying up, gets a decent run. Out of the chicane, now coming into turn 1, you want to break. I don't even know, it could be the inside curve, now going to turn 2, takes it nicely. Now, you want to get a good exit 2 to turn 3 and 4. Very easy to invalidate here, but you can tell he's being more cautious. He's not pushing 100% because he just wants to get a lap in. Coming through this section, this is obviously where you see Stroll and Ireland crash back in 2018. Now this, you can cross out as you can. I think there's a move possible, but it's going to be risky. Now coming onto the first DRS or second, whatever you want to consider it to be. Overtaking is possible there. And also into the hairpin as well, but what George, that's a decent middle sector. Obviously, it is the first one, so no surprise he's going purple. So he has I believe that's a Ferrari, I think that's the Ferrari on the head. Hopefully he doesn't get in his way, hopefully he doesn't fall in too much. Maybe he's on the medium. He'll come across the line, will this be... Oh, he invalidated, oh I did not see that, okay. And Ellie's invalidated from that as well. What was she set? I just want to see. Oh, she. I might just be mining that. I don't know for sure. But everyone, it's mining. 11, she's on the flying up now. What can she do in the Alfa Romeo? Impressed in quality to qualify. Well, early on in Baku, she went third. As Dylan had to pass lap at 1:10.4. Here comes 11 coming through the hairpin, down into first gear, gets a slight tiny bit on the exit, but not a bad runner here. She comes onto the straight, she's a Red Bull ahead of her. Although I believe that Sky is obviously very kind to host the lobby as Ninja couldn't make it today. Here comes 11 into the chicane. Gets a good run. What time was she set? She goes across the line. It is a 1:10 10.7, not a bad lap there is. You have Liam coming across the line in the Ferrari, what can he set? It's 9.8, goes Paul on the medium tyres, a very good lap there. And who's on the lap? No, not Beefy, Beefy's on the lap. Carb's on the lap, Carb's obviously. He's improved this season. He's been up there more times than what you would have thought. He is I believe that is I can't even, I think it's a Merc. Yeah, no, it's 11 ahead of him. 11 might end up giving him 16, but no, she doesn't, so I'm looking for Carbs now. Going into the hairpin. Interestingly, does not use first gear, keeps it in second. Usually first helps with the extra rotation, but not that must be personal preference now. Now you need to set yourself up for the chicane, breaking out of the 100 meter board I think, maybe just before that. Just past that actually. Not the most aggressive, but you know, you just want to set them off. What can Carb set? Does this make him go Paul? Yes it is, on 19.6. 2 lengths ahead of Liam. Remember, Liam crucially on the medium tyres, so doesn't exercise invalid. Skies, the Dutchman and all that. I'm down in the first 2 turns, yeah, that's very interesting. Never usually see that. Do turn 3 and turn 4, takes it nicely, gets a good exit. Well, it's apparently purple in the first sector, but I don't trust that game. Oh, onto the grass there, so losing the back end, that will not help. Underneath the bridge. Well, he's done that section nicely. He cut both apexes, which is very easy to invalidate. He's a 10 faster than what Cars was in the middle sector, so this could be pulled by Scarrage. He just needs to get it right. Doesn't get the best of exits, but still, it was good enough. He has, I think that's, I don't know who that could be. That is a McLaren, I think. That's Mystic, I believe it has. Oh no, we got Mystic in. Okay. Hang on, we got 2 more drivers. We got Mystic and. Okay, well the other. Okay. You can see the scars of people. Tang, Tang, his name's Tang. Yeah. We're up to 13 actually. I actually didn't realise that, so I did. So a better turnout, of course. The more the merrier. Anyway, we have George coming in the middle sector. Obviously invalidated the first lap, which was very quick. And now he does have that Red Bull and Skies ahead. He won't want to give him slipstream, so we'll be hoping for his sake he ducks out of the way. He does. And Tang as well. Both Ferraris looking pretty quick on the medium tyres, only 1 and 2 tenths off cars respectively. But George now coming through the middle sector. Oh, 41.3, that's the best middle sector. Well, I commentated on. I've seen, well, apparently it wasn't purple at the game standings, but guess a good exit now. And it's just about the run you get up to the chicane. And also the run you get through it. Not being the most aggressive, but again, he should set him up, I think. Will George go pole this lap? No, he won't. He goes P2, just behind Cabs, and also less than a 10 ahead of time, so it's close. Sky. Who's that? I mean, I think he's off one now for Mystic's on Mystic's and Valentine, so I mean. Like, again, I'm asking Sean for a swim from this can. What can he set in the hat? Goes P6 there on the medium tyres. Anyway, now we will get Ellie. She's coming through the hairpin. Surprisingly, to be honest with you, she's got points this season, which I didn't expect, but anyway, she comes through the chicane. Fallen down quite a lot there, but and yeah, this will be the smallest time of all, I do believe. Yep, I won 12.7. Mystic, here he comes. Obviously, the Scotsman, I know him personally. His internet isn't great. It's fair to say. I think that's what cost him sometimes. Does it take something for the log? You know, he hasn't. I thought he might have. Trying not on the phone. Liam will be starting his flying up here. Okay, scans the back off. Here comes Liam. In the Ferrari, I already set one lap on me. He seems to be going again. I wonder, does he want to start in them tires, or is he going to go on softs at the end? Traditionally, the strategy around here is a two-stop, because the pit lane is actually short. It's one of the shorter pit lanes, and the track isn't that long, so. As you can find, he's 1/10 off already. Coming through. First sector. Doing upshifts now. Short shifting from 3rd to 5th, which I haven't seen, but it seems to work. It seems to give him better traction. At 41.2, he's on nearly 4/10 up. Now onto the back straight. Here comes Liam. As long as he doesn't mess with the chicane, there should be pole. There should be pole by a decent amount. Here he comes. Takes his chicane nicely. Good run. When you get into the 8s, he won't. But what would this be? It's a 9.5. On the mediums, a beefy beats that instantly with a 1.9.3 and goes 2 tenths quicker. And Tang's not following up now in the Ferrari. He's 1/10 off. So it seems that the Ferrari's looking quick today. If only they can do like that in real life. Fair to say. What will Tang set as he comes through the middle sector to 41.1? He sets purple. Nearly 5/10 up there. What can you do? He got a good exit with a hairpin. I mean, it seemed like he waited a second or two to activate the arrest. I shouldn't lose him too much. Here he comes, a 3rd chicane. That's a brilliant run. That's the best run we've seen so far. Will this be pole for Tang? Yes, it is a 109.1. And we're getting very close to getting into the 8, so we're not there yet. Dylan's on a flying up in the Merc. What can the Dutchman set? He is up by around he's up by just over half 10, so I wouldn't improve his position, but he could improve on Kingshaw if he gets this final sector nicely. Here comes Dylan in the mirror coming through the final corner. Gets a decent run out of the chicane. What can he set? He goes P7. Does go ahead of Kingshaw, one actually just behind Sky, so not off on that then. Carbs is on one. He's up by just under a 10th. The times are tumbling here in corner again. He seems to wait a little bit to activate the DRS again. They shouldn't lose him much time. But here comes Carbs through the chicane. It's a good run. A 40.9, he's 5/10 up, he's getting a lot of time in the middle sector. That will be enough to put him on pole. Could we see the first driver go into the 8-2 with about 5 minutes left? In quality. There comes Carbs there. Into the final corner. It's a good run, could have been a bit faster, maybe this could cost him. Doesn't take the shortest one to the line, he goes P3. Look how close it is to... Actually, Kingshaw's gone P2. Very good run by Kingshaw, isn't on that? What were the Alphas and Valor? The Mystic's on that. Mystic is on that. It doesn't like seem to be... I don't know, we have Scania ahead. On the mediums, interestingly, is the Dutchman. And then we'll go to Mystic. Mr. Ogre Slipstream, here comes Scania. This will be P7, what about for Mystic? It's only P10. It was just something to the final corner. It didn't seem like the best of runs onto the back straight for him. This can puts him P10. I don't think Mystic will mind. I don't think Mystic 11 or Ellie will mind starting there. Because, I mean, you know, you're just outside the top 10 when you get a free choice, so... Not the worst ever. But everyone does have one more chance. Oh. Sugar, did not mean to do that. I think I'm actually clicking the view profile thing. I do apologise. Liam is on the slow, so... Let's see. 21.7, 21.6. Okay, Beefy seems to be pretty down in the second sector. I think that's where he's lost his time. If he can gain that through the second sector, he could be on pole very easily. He bought Alpha's one flying up, which is 11 ahead of a teammate though. Single flag, is that Ali? No, it isn't. It's someone else's spawn. Here comes 11 through this Kane. What can she do? It's a good run. She does improve her time, but she stays where she is. Ellie comes across the line. Ellie goes P6. What a lap. Oh, that's impressed me. Ellie P6. Fair play. Fair play. Anyway, Liam coming to start scoring in that lap there through turn 1. Through chicane. How much will he be up by? He's up by 3/10 already. We come to the chicane, gets the curve nicely, maybe a little bit of a twitch on the exit. Sets a 40.9, he's still only 3/10 up actually, that won't be enough. Let's see if we can get a good run through the final sector. It seems to be where he lost his time. Yeah, he wasn't as committed as the other drivers being. He needs to go for it though, because if he wants a chance at pole, this needs to be his best lap. Here comes Liam, through the chicane. That's the most committed he's ever been. He's probably getting a lot of time. Only I'm getting to the 8. It is a 1:8.7. What a lap. Oh my god, I keep on pressing that one. Apologies, yeah, apologies everyone. I'm pressing that. But Liam, with a superb lap to go pole, Carb starting his final lap. He hasn't got the best to run out with the final chicane. Here he comes now. Into the turn 3 and 4 chicane. Not as committed to the second part as he would have liked to be. And he has actually lost time from that. See, what happened was he went well, but he didn't look confident enough to make it, or not get involved in the second part. So he should have just went for it. End of the day, I think the law was still probably in the starting. He was like, actually no, 7 will be far down. He's Carbs is 2/10 down now, so I don't think he'll be improving here. Beefy though, actually, Beefy's ahead of him. Beefy, again, not as committed to the chicane as what you'd expect. Not taking the shortest one to the line, but he goes P2 just outside 9s. Tang's got invalid, I wonder. Will he have a chance to set another one? And Scars get, yeah, okay, everyone is not abusing the pitch. Carbs comes across the line, he actually did improve. The Spartan chicane must have been very good then. Let's see. King Sean on a final lap. He's already 1/10 up, so. Well, that is qualifying done. A mistake went up to 9th, I think. Unless I read that wrong. King Sean will maybe open the middle sector. He is up by 2.5 tenths. That's a purple middle sector. 2.5 tenths. That would put him in P2 at the moment. So that would be a good qualifying master. Scanny on 5 lap olds and mediums. That will help. Gold. P6. His tires are going to be dead. Anyway, King Sean into the chicane. He could have been more committed, but it was still a good one. Will we get into the 8? He does, he goes pole. A 108.6 by King Sean. That was unexpected. Will Tang be able to beat it and get on pole for Ferrari? But promising in quali. Scars went P4. Here comes Tang. Can he destroy King Sean's streams? No, he doesn't. He goes P2. Never mind, we do have someone abusing the grid, doesn't it? Oh my god, I keep on pressing that. Chat's going wild. I don't know. Ellie, how are you in PC? That's my question. And anyway, doesn't next to start falling out. Way later than he should be. Coming through. Turn 2. Oh, it's a bit twitchy there. Excuse me, a bit twitchy. Now we'll be coming through. Second chicane. Could have been a bit more committed. What is it? I'm just gonna say, Liam's gone out on track again. All sorts of illegal shenanigans are going on at the moment. We'll even make it to the line. He shouldn't be able to commit this time. That doesn't actually got invalid, so he'll be starting P12 and he's, yeah, you can see, oh. His car might have done a flip there, I don't know. Debatable, but anyway. I wonder, when we see Liam, he should make it to the line in time. 24 seconds, that should be enough. Probably the most cheap lap ever. You need to fix the split code masters, but Liam, we can't really do anything about it, can we? So Liam will start flying off. Actually, you don't get to complete it, will we? Because the time will run out. I think. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you, game. You work code masters, Liam doesn't get upset as that. And that's calling done. Yeah, Emily, I somehow hardly doubt that. Anyway, so King Sean, very surprisingly on pole position, tying one of our new drivers, I do believe, in second. Look how close top 3 are. Separated by just under 3 quarters of a second. And Liam in P3, Beefy P4, Scars in P5, Carbs in P6, Scotty on 5 above mediums in P7, Ellie the standout performer in P8, George Mr. Wood in 9th, Mystic in 10th, Dylan in 11th, Duzlex 12th, and 11 ran out the grid in 13th. Well, surprising pony, it's fair to say. But when we get the same in the race. Apologies, I might have to rest my voice if the race is, you know, dramatic. I'm on my own because I've been let down again by McCall. When McCall comes, Nathan, what? And Jamie for that matter, but we move. So apologies if I do die, you know, towards the end, but I'll try my best to keep up the energy throughout. It's obviously if the race can bring it. Hopefully the race can bring enjoyment. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. I keep on doing that. I don't know why. I don't know why. I keep on accidentally pressing the PlayStation. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, as we come to start the formation lap, let me just get all the graphics on. Because the tire strategy, everyone on the soft apart from Scani, but remember, he's on 5 lap old mediums, I think it's said in quality. So basically, everyone else has got a huge jump on him. Nathan, if you're still here, please let me know. Is there a chance of rain? Or really just overcast? Because I don't know, because I can't check Discord, and I know you're the one who does the weather, so if you're still here, please let me know. Yeah, so no people's out in the mediums, and maybe going to do medium soft soft or medium soft, interestingly there, so. Should be no variety, but, you know, if no one crashes at the World Champions, I'll be very surprised. Also, I mean, we have, well, you won't be saying this in real life, you have an all Ferrari car in top 4. You won't even see one in the top 4 nowadays, let alone 4 cars going on it. So we will be starting soon. The race predictions, okay. My coin predictions, I got none right. See, I'm gonna predict Liam to win, Tang in second, and I think Carbs will finish P3. So I'm lining up the final. Yeah, everyone is relatively close to each other. So. King Solomon lining up on the grid for 35 laps ahead of us. But the circuit just there now. Hopefully we get brought some good action. The camera angle we have a mark of doesn't it? Taking ages to line up, it seems, but it does line up now. So if we can get a good camera angle, that'll be lovely. Usually does it after when the lights are out, I think. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for Canadian GP, and it's lights out, and away we go. It's a good start by King Sean. It looks like. Was it a good start by Tang? I can't get a good camera angle. It was into turn 1. Tang, will he take the lead? Yes, he does. Liam's still in P3. I can't keep up with anything. B3 and P4. Kingsholm and Liam on Kingsholm on the grass. Carbs is ghosting. Okay, well, the lobby's been a bit glitchy. Okay, those next is retired. What is this? Okay. Tang in P1, Liam in P2, Kingsholm's lost out on pole. Ellie up in the P6. It's a bit of a madness. The gap was great though, because there's no way the gap was 3 senior Ferrari drivers. Or we have George going on the inside of the Alpha. Ellie trying to fight back. I don't think she can though. Is Kingsholm going to go for him? No, he's going to sit back and probably smartly. Ellie isn't though. Going for it, right near side into the chicane. He's going to commit here. That's a corner cut, if I've ever seen one. But he does get it, so no legal overtake. And now Mystic's going to go down inside of George. I don't know what's happened to Ellie, but there's a drastic change in pace. It's fair to say. Mystic's going to hold it right near inside of George into the chicane. George has to go to the corner. Ellie gets a time penalty already. That didn't take long. But Tang already has a 2-second advantage to his teammate. George picks up a penalty here on the back of Mystic. Yellow flag, that's Scotty. He's crashed, but also the shenanigans going on. Beefy's lost the back end. Now Carves is trying to go on the grass to overtake Kingsholm. There we go, into the chicane. Kingsholm was a bit more overtake. They don't want to keep it side by side. Oh, Carves just tried it. Oh, Ellie almost goes on the wall. It's mad. It's not fair. I'm trying to say, I think Ellie almost has 2 penalties already. I think she's going to send it down the inside. No, she thinks better of it. Action going on all his races. I might. But Tang already he's checked out here in 3 seconds, but it all takes one safety car. But it wouldn't surprise me if anyone goes this far as a penalty. They are amazing. Because I know, well, even on 2019, my track limits weren't nearly as strict as this game. The track limits around here were still very strict, so. Watch up another penalty, 6 seconds already. We're only on lap 3. I think we could have a battle for P3. I think Liam is starting to check. He's still only 8/10, but well, I want to see. Will Ellie be able to attack Carms, or will Carms be able to attack Kingsholm? Okay, attack anyone as yet. Ellie coming. Well, Tang up in 3.6 ahead. Beefy picks up a penalty. So, I mean, we have many drivers picking up penalties already, so that hasn't taken long. LA up to 6 seconds, I think maybe even more, just check. Yep, 6 seconds. She wants her highest ever finish, probably in the league race, something like that. Just to keep it clean, that's enough. One, I don't know why I'm checking, I shouldn't be checking, sorry guys. If I can check number 1, that is 11, she has spun this, does she have wing damage? I don't know, I think she's managed. I think she's on my Bottas turning quality here in 2019, I think it was. And I'm trying to go around the outside! Oh, not into here! Let's take the escape road. We'll get an overtake, I'm sure. I think that was on the verge of hard but fair. Between them two. Ellie, going around the outside. We'll get the arrest, so it will be carbs. It is carbs, so maybe she should have waited. That's true, but look, she only has 10% ERS, she barely has any. Carbs isn't using the DRS, Carbs isn't using the DRS. George and Mystic got battle into this again. And George was at Mystic go. They'll flag again, who's this? I don't know who that is. Um, 11. No, I'm speaking garbage. Oh, Ellie losing the back end there. This one mentions Carbs. Right in the back of her. Will Carbs go for the move? No, Carbs seems better over. Oh, almost in contact. That back end does not look stable, and she spun. I wonder, was there contact between her and Carbs? I went off the camera. I went off the wrong time to catch that now, so I couldn't tell. But the battle for 4th is going all over the shop. It seems like time's checked out and you have a battle for 2nd and 3rd, and you have the battle for 4th. George trying to go down the inside. Did Ellie get wing damage from this? Look at the train we have. I don't think she did. You have George on the you have Carbs on the outside, George on the inside, Mystic in the middle. This is amazing stuff. As Liam is the first driver into the pits. Mystic now gonna go to the inside. There's the yellow flag. That's 11. She spun the exit of the hairpin. Mystic and Carbs make contact. Mystic is off. And Mystic is in throw, and Ellie did have wing damage because she's now repairing that. Mystic truly is wing damage. This race is very chaotic, it's fair to say. Liam out the pits, Ellie coming out the pits. Okay, well, 11's gonna get held up because there's a stupid glitch in the game. For some reason, even if your teammate pits on the same lap as you, you get held up no matter what. Mystic, no, that's the point. I think he's actually left. Sugar! I pressed it again. Oh, get off for this one last time. Anyway, it's George and Carbs are battling. They should be going to the pits as laps. So I wouldn't say George should go to the outside. Because they could crash. George going for the move. He's using overtake. He goes to the inside. I think Carbs less configured. I think Carbs is pitting himself anyway. Oh, he is, and Carbs stays out. And gets a penalty, and so does Scar, and Scars gets one as well. See, did George get one? That's the Ellie will lose a lot of time. I don't think she lose more positions because of that. She should get Mystic. No flagging it to 2 and 3, and that's 11 again. She spun for the 3rd time, I think. Yeah, Ellie has jumped Mystic. Mystic is going to be a long way, but no, I said a long way. Behind 11, I think she has more wing numbers, does she? Yeah, I think I just saw the end plate be completely off. See, how far is George off the lead with? 26 seconds, yeah. Tang will still be out in front. It would be close to Team King Solomon and George, it's fair to say. Tang stays out. Will King Solomon pit? Oh, he doesn't pit. Well, Carbs has to if he doesn't want to get overtaken by George, surely. No, he doesn't. Dylan does, though. Have a battle between, there's not many to get from either Liam and George. There's also a battle between Scotty and Ellie for P8 and P4 now, respectively, which Dylan is, yet Dylan does come into this, and Liam does set the fast lap on. Will Beefy be able to jump the Dutchman? I think he should, yeah he will. Here comes Scotty. Danny one's very wide, doesn't want to turn in. Just met some boy, unsurprisingly. But Liam will have overtaking DRS available to him. He's on a charge. He goes to the inside as King Sholm and Tank pit. We have to see where they come out. In terms, George has gained a heap of time. But where King Sholm does just jump them. It's actually gained time on Liam, I think, someone in pit. But excuse me. I don't know what Carb is trying. I'm saying again later, but Carb has to pit now. He's waited too long. He's going to lose a heap of positions. Probably fall down, maybe even behind Dylan. If he's on a train, yeah, he could very easily fall behind Dylan. Which I don't think he will. He's out behind Beefy, definitely. What about Dylan? This would be close between Connor and Dylan. Well, that just proves. Look how much time he's lost. Dylan was about 4 seconds behind this train, so that just proves that any him staying out a bit later wasn't the right option. Do you know that Ellie's pace has finally dropped off? After the madness earlier in the race, which really did surprise me. Leon losing the back end. And yeah, the threat of rain, I think that's gone out the window. Liam gets a good run. Beefy gets a time penalty. Carbs is past Dylan. The battle for P2. This thing is coming from 11. Unfortunately, not had the greatest race this week. It's better to say for her, but. Okay. One thing that does impress me, she's one of the few drivers that I know who doesn't give up, so I have to give credit where credit's due for that sort of mentality. Oh, Liam's lost it! Manages to keep it out with a wall. Very well done. But that could have been his race gone from looking like a Ferrari 1-2 to him being in the wall, and God knows where he would have ended up. Remember, you might think, oh, Tank's surely going to win. All it takes is one safety car to change it. But Liam, it's coming at George. Down the inside he goes. And George doesn't even put up a fight. George is another penalty though. Penalties galore this race, is fair to say. We have a battle between Ellie and Skies. There's 11 picks up with. I mean, I know the penalty isn't the main penalty we've seen this race. Skies, he's trying to get the DRS. I think it's safe to say he'll get past pretty easily. Yeah, I think Ellie's just trying to let him by, just trying to run her own race. You've seen a safety car change the course of the race in real life, and it could change the course of the race here in Canada. But the battle for P3, they've all spread out a little bit now. I remember when we had King Sean, Liam, George, Beefy, Carbs, Ellie all together. Towards the middle of the first stint, but you see if they grouped up. Liam again, he's not looking comfortable at the back end. George coming back at him, wait, overtake. Is he gonna go for it? No, he's smart and does not him. Ultimately end up taking out himself as well as Liam. Ellie though, still on the back of Scarlett. Off of P9, she gets a good exit into overtake. Scars defends the inside, nothing he can do. Ellie has DRS and she'll get the move and back up into P9. Liam has closed right onto the back of Kingsholm. Hoping he could make it for only one team, but it won't be easy. And it's completely out of ERS. He's down to 3%. It's when Kingsholm has twice. No, he has 30%. I still haven't got him, I do apologize. Anyway, with the DRS that won't. You see he has overtake, but he has barely any. 3% is not much. That's what I say, it's beefy pits. Does he have wind damage on? He does, yep. His whole right end plate or left foot, whichever way you're looking at it, has gone to Scars out of the hairpin, losing the back end. He'll still get the DRS, but he will not get the overtake. Oh, right. Dylan picks up a 3-second time penalty for holding Liam. He's gonna go to the outside. Kingsholm needs to leave him room. He does. Liam tries to go to the outside. They bang wheels. Kingsholm going down inside to the hairman. George will be loving this, as he can get a good exit, and who knows, maybe get the pair of them. Who gets DRS? It is actually Kingsholm. And it doesn't. Liam's even run out of fuel. It's the yellow indicator, which means he's on the field. He's minus fuel is what I'm trying to say. So he needs to save. There's another penalty. Scanny did end up doing a beefy, but then he moves into turn one for these up now, so I'll walk the battle. I haven't picked up another penalty. I will check penalties whenever I get a chance, but it's not easy right now. Scars, Ellie losing the back end. So this is Scars. This gives Scars a good chance. But Liam and Kingsholm, they're fighting. Liam picks up a 3-second penalty. I wonder, did he get wing damage as well? Scars didn't make a move. And Scars, I think you'll get it into turn one. I'll try and pay attention, but I want to pay attention to this battle. What happened there? It looked like Liam, when I went on board him, he was on the grass, but thankfully for us, he doesn't have wind damage. Is he crossing yet? 20 laps to go if you include lap 16, so. And obviously one more pit stop. We'll see what tires people go on to. Liam gets a great one out of this chicane, but again has no ERS and barely is no fuel as George. Speaking of pitting, Has he got ring damage? He does! And he has to serve a stop goal? I assume that's what that is. Don't know why he has to serve on, but he does, so that's a chance of pulling a podium out the window for him. He comes out yet in P8, so behind Beefy, who is going to the end. And Shanny, I highly doubt it's going to the end, but it's not impossible. You could at least try. As Liam right on the back of King Storm yet again. What he should be doing, he shouldn't be going for the overtake. He should be. This is what I'd do. If I'm low on fuel on the ERS, he's not using overtake now for our play, but he needs to save the fuel. So if he doesn't pay attention, he could end up running out of it. When we get to the end, he doesn't get a great extra, so I doubt he'll. Oh, Tang's lagged out. Tang's lagged out. This could change the whole race. And I said, all we need is like a safety car. Someone lagging out as well. He's got back in his car, but he's not loaded in yet, I don't think. That gap has caused gigantic, man. Okay, so I know who that is. That is Tang. But anyway, Liam trying to go to the outside. They're going to the chicane stop start again. King Shrub holds it round here so beautifully. But Liam gets it. King Shrub may be making a smarter idea. Get the DRS, but he shouldn't be trying to send it. These two are fighting hard for P2, it's fair to say. King Shrub though with much more DRS and fuel. He'll easily blaze past him. Scanning picks up a 3-second time pound it. And yet, King Sean will have DRS, so Liam will not have a chance now. So I do want to try and give everyone camera time to scash to build a penalty. Okay, I'm going to have a quick breather to check penalties, so. Liam, he has 2 penalties, okay. Carms, 1. Dylan, 2. Peachy, 3. Scanny, 1. That's fair play. George has 4. Ellie has 4. Jesus Christ, Scarce has a lot. 11 has a lot as well. So I think Kingston will get a nice DRS, he will. But 11's done him a huge favour there. She's given him DRS, so. And also for the next race he'll have it as well, so that should keep Liam behind for another lap at least. There's 11 gets in a pounding, Liam loses the back end though. Mr. Scanny got past Beefy. No, I did. Beefy got past Scanny, sorry. Oh my goodness. Why do I keep on doing that? I don't know, I'm to apologise, I'm being a bit of a numpty. Liam right in the back again, Sean, they should be coming in for their second pit stops in around 1 to 2 laps time. Liam bracingly trying to get the switch back. Oh, okay, here's the glitch, yeah. Check out where I'm more with him, as here comes. You know, Mizzy Colson not have a go. No, he's not, he's 6 behind again. We're going to get him on the exit. He has a bit more ERS, but not much. He's closing now, he's closing down the inside, he goes into the first chicane. They make contact. Trying to hold it around the outside, will he make a stick? No, he won't. Yeah, ever since Hang's back in session, he hasn't been building as much of a gap as he was before. And George, and you see right in the back of Scanny not hitting the wall, but getting very close to it. As I believe Beast do. Yeah, that's Beast we had. Never mind. They should be coming into the pits relatively soon. Liam on the back of King Storm yet again. Ellie does pit, so that will be, I mean, for hopefully for her sake, her final pit stop. Liam doesn't get the greatest exit now. She's coming in, and we should be expecting these guys to come in relatively soon. Maybe even this lap. King Storm stays out. Liam into pits. Liam has blinked first. Probably hoping to jump King Storm that way. Carm stays out. And gets a penalty. Well, Dylan stays out. Does. And George running around the outside of Scanny, he's on 17 apple hands. And he makes the mistake. Leon, well, he come out. This is crucial for his race to get ahead of Dylan. Is he going to get ahead of the Dutchman? No, he isn't, and Dylan's squeezing him. Dylan shouldn't be fighting this, I know. He doesn't have to let him by, but I'm really honest, I hope for Liam's sake he can just clear Dylan. I don't like to be too critical of drivers up in combos, but I think Dylan's shown that maybe he's not the cleanest driver at times. I guess another penalty, that's her fifth, I think, sixth maybe. I don't know, quite a few. Liam, is he gonna send it? No, King Sean surely have to come to the pits. No, he's not. Maybe he sees that he's stuck behind Dylan. Oh, Dylan loses the back end! And he cannot complain at Liam for that. That was just him on traction. Friends, if Liam wasn't there, he might have spun around, so he should be happy that Liam's there to a certain extent. But Liam has been able to clear the Dutchman, and now his progress shouldn't be halted again. And with that, Dylan is into the pits. Ali's only 10 seconds behind. So, okay. Dylan did get win numbers, and that's a reason to punch. I think we will see. Garros was at the wall. He did, but did he get win numbers from him? He didn't. I think it might be a little bit lost, but not that I could see. King Sean has to pit this lap. Tang pits, surely now. If you want special tires at the end, he's got them enough. He surely has to come in. No, he's not coming in. Staying out another lap. Well, he's almost definitely going to lose position from Liam now. Scratches the wall and he gets a huge chunk of wing damage. So Ellie will definitely jump him. He's lost his right end plate, I think. A whole of his right end plate. Yeah, he has, so Ellie will calls up to him. And we'll run P9 back. Anyway, Tang on the back of Carms. Carms, he might want to fight you, but I don't think he should. I think that's an alpha, I believe, ahead. Yeah, Carms is not going to fight you, he lets him by. Smart decision, and yet they're lapping 11. Either for the second time or they're re-lapping now, I don't know. Exactly. Surely he has to pit now. The gap will be like 13 seconds, so surely he'll be like 6 behind or something. He's got enough of it. He's not pitting. King Show's throwing his race away. But Scars is interestingly okay. Well, Scars is miles behind down there. Dylan's gone wide. I don't know why maybe just it'll be too late on the brakes. Mystic has to pit soon. I wonder if King Sean actually could be trying to go for the soft tires at the end, because they can go about 10, 11 laps, so that could be what he's trying to do, but they'll be dead towards the end. So he needs to hope that he has the pace on the tires, because if he doesn't, then he's a bit screwed. Dylan's pitted again. This is from what Ali opened the P8. You'll change your front wing. King Sean surely has to pit now. Maybe he's gonna leave it maybe he's gonna leave it one more lap. Yeah, it is one more lap. Surely next lap though. The gap will be about 10 seconds, so he'd have to gain a second for lap if he wanted to beat him with this rate, so he needs to pit next lap. What is the gap to leader? I can't actually check this. The gap to leader is 12.7, never mind, it's a bit more than I thought. The gap. Okay, anyway, time's at the fastest lap, so I highly doubt he'll be troubled for the win. Now remember, penalties could play a factor in it too. King Sean does get a penalty. I'll check the repercussions there, as he has his second penalty. What about Liam? I know he has 2. Does he have 1 more? No, they're both equal in penalties now. King Sean, all he would have to get was a 3-second gap, but now he has to be ahead of him. What is the gap between the two now? 12.12. Surely now, he can't stay out any later. He is staying out again. He has to pit soon. He's just don't know his race. Even if he's trying to do softs, he's stolen the race because to be quicker anyway. Liam though, I wonder will Carbs defend? He is. He's moving to the inside. Gonna go round the outside. This Liam. He goes wide, and yeah, he gets past. And George's got a penalty as well. What Sky's doing, he shouldn't be fighting this. He might, it'll just cause. Yeah, well, 10.7 the gap now. The gap will be around 10 seconds by the time he pits. Which has to be now. There's no way he's trying to go to the end. There's no chance. Oh my god, sugar. Actually, I did that. But he does get DRS. This will help. This guy's done the favour. He's staying out again! He's stolen this race. I'm sorry, he has. I don't think he'll gain 10 seconds in 9 laps. I just don't think it's possible. He's stolen the race. If he's trying to go to the end, he'll almost definitely get caught by tagging Liam. Never mind. Well, I mean, this just proves how long the Williams could actually wait. 11 feet pits onto the softs. King Shulman has to be this lap. The gap is 9.5 seconds now. Surely. If he's submit this lap, then I mean, he's not coming back. I just hope for instance he knows. Pit this lap. He's in overtake, so maybe that I don't know. I don't know what he's trying. He's not pitting. Yeah, no, he's stolen the race. Like I said many times. His strategy is stupid. No other way to put it, his strategy is stupid. And if it works, then fair play, you can challenge me. Carbs is in. Because Carbs has done what I thought he was doing, but although he'll have to gain a lot of time. Scanny, if he makes the area impressed, Ellie picks up another penalty. Look though. It's been this long, time's trying to call it to the back end. King Sean shouldn't be defending it, is maybe he's opening at DRS. Well, Crimes has picked this up. Isn't it you might want to stay at one lap later, but